Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to do a quick video real quick. This isn't a video that I've ever done before, but so y'all saw me this morning, and I was over at the gym, messing around with like some Wi-Fi stuff and just seeing if I could, stream over there. So I was got a good leg workout, but I was talking with Verizon and stuff. And so, anyways, on my way back to my house, I saw that I missed a call from my dad, and I guess he left an 8-second voicemail. And it was kind of weird because my dad's been on Facebook, but he's never responded to anything. And last night, he out of nowhere, super super late Arizona time, like 3 a.m. He commented on Daniel's post. When I'm spreading the love, Daniel, y'all see him on live. Beautiful, beautiful man. He's doing a lot of amazing things. And he comments something like, that guy looks like he has a wide-reaching right cross or something like that. And I was like, wow, that was kind of strange. And so I call him back. I'm in here. I'm doing my banana prep right now. I'm getting ready to go run some errands, and I call him back, and I can instantly tell he's super drunk still, right? Or beyond drunk. He probably didn't even sleep, and I could just sense that vulgarness, that HATE, that just belligerent type voice and that vibe, and I said, Dad, I really don't want to speak to you, when you're drinking, like this. And he, in the most hateful voice and the most mean voice, said, what mask are you wearing today? And I said, whoa. I said, Dad, what are you talking about? And he's like, you're an asshole. And he hung up on me. And, I guess I haven't shared a lot of things, with that. But I can tell you this right now, y'all, that this is why I always talk about self-love, and I've never had it, but I have it in abundance now. And even people, the closest people that you know or you think they're your families, once they see that in my situation, I've had a lot of different experience. Once they see that, it's like they're fearful. It's like, oh, he can't be happy, she can't be happy. Let me break them down. Let me give them my hurt and my sorrow, and let me feel. I don't want them to succeed. I don't want them to be happy. What's wrong with him? Why is he doing this online thing? Wow. Why is he wearing these masks? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? You know what I mean? And for your family to reach out like that, here's another thing. So like a week ago, my grandmother on my mother's side, I haven't spoke to her for 10 years, y'all. 10 years. And I think it's been longer than that, y'all. So she comments on my post about and I didn't even know, I think she follows me or something, because I'm trying to spread the love, and so my personal Facebook, is public. And so it was on a post that something about, oh no, it was on my post, on that Q&A, that 4-minute video, that I basically opened up my heart, and I said, look, my mom abandoned me, and I don't even believe that they're close, y'all. So I went into the depths, and I really exposed myself. And she wrote, I haven't talked to her or anything. I probably only talked to this woman probably 5 times in my life. The last time I saw her was in 1990, and she lives in Illinois. And I literally can go to Walmart today and return my Ninja and speak to somebody for 5 minutes at the return counter and know this individual tenfold than what I would know my grandmother on my mother's side. And so she writes this. She writes, God bless you and yours. There's always 2 sides to the story. Not, wow, my granddaughter looks amazing. I would love to speak with her. Wow, what grades is she getting? Wow, I can really see that you're inspiring and that you're being your honest, true self. Wow, what is your phone number, Tommy? I would love to speak to you, grandson. Nothing like that. And so within 1 week, my father and my grandmother on my mom's side have done nothing but try to break me down. Okay? And here's what I'm trying to say is I have been surrounded that my entire life as a young boy. Okay? And I would think that is that's par. I would think that's okay. All of that is okay, right? But again, once you have that self-love and your awareness is through the roof, you can really see and you can identify what truly is going on. And, you know, I don't know what they're going through, and I've already forgiven my dad. I forgave my dad as soon as our phone conversation was over. You know, I don't want to speak to him on the phone, you know, and I'm not going to take his phone message, but he can email me and he can tell me when he's ready, you know, when he is ready to heal himself, when he is ready, when he wants help. Maybe he doesn't want help from me. Maybe he has this macho thing that, well, my son can't help me. Well, I'll try to find him help, but I will not let any of that negativity inside of me anymore. And, you know, 7 months ago, I would have let that bring me down. I would have let that inside. You know, so they're reaching out because they're seeing that I'm shining bright and that nothing can touch me but positivity and love. And again, I don't have to rely on anybody for my self-worth, for my self-love. And I'm telling you, that would have broke me down. That would have broke me down. My grandmother on my mom's side reaching out to me like that in such a negative way. You know, when I know she doesn't even have any relationship with my mother. And so these are people, these are family members, okay? And if you think that is par and that's all you've grown up with, then you think it's okay. But that's not okay. And what I'm finding is that people that do not know who I am, people that have never met me, you know, those are the true people that accept who I am. Those are the true people because they're not prejudging me. You know, they're not prejudging me. They're seeing my open authenticity, and I'm being open and honest and telling them everything. And so, you know, the prejudgment from family and friends is could be very, very toxic. And so for me, my message is to you all, don't let that get you down. You know who you are. You know who the person that you're becoming. And do not let that sidetrack you one moment at all. I mean, it would be beautiful if someone reached out to me and said, you know, and I have had many individuals that have known me in the past that have been very, very positive and, you know, just been amazing people. But, you know, the more authentic I am and the more that I open up myself and the brighter the spotlight becomes on me, it's very interesting to see how people react. And it amazes me on the positive side and the negative side, and it really shows who they are, not who I am. It shows who they are, what they're about, you know, what their prerogative is, what's inside of them. Because I already know what I'm digging. I already know who I am now. I already know what I'm about. You know, I don't need their praise. I don't need their negativity, you know. But when they, and I keep using this word, but when they project on me what's inside of them, when it comes about, you know, me being gay or me being, you know, bi-curious or bi, or me being, what mask am I wearing? Or you're corny, you're up here talking about things, you know, oh, like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, nothing is wrong with me. I'm having fun. I'm being myself. This is not a facade. This is who I am all day, every day. And it is hurtful. It's very hurtful. And so, when you're really ready to make change and do it within, do not let anyone affect you in a negative way, especially when it's coming from within and it's authentic. So don't be fearful. If you're in a small town and you've never lived anywhere and you want to live somewhere, manifest it. Okay? If you have a dream, if you want to become a basket weaver, if you want to become, you know, an entrepreneur, you know, in the tech industry, if you want to become a real estate agent, if you want to become, you know, a local farmer, and that's what you really want to do, don't let anyone tell you that's corny. Don't let anyone tell you why you want to do that. Why? Because that's them. That has nothing to do with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you want to achieve, go get it. And go get it with excitement. And go get it with energy. You know what I mean? Just go do it. And you know what? If they need to stay back there, that's fine. That's fine. If they need to, you know, criticize you, that's fine. You know, don't judge them. That's on them. It has nothing to do with you. It has zero to do with you. So don't let it affect you positively and don't let it affect you negatively. Just do you. And if the people that support you, bring them with you and support them back and spread that love on them, because it's just too much, y'all. It's just too much. And I'll tell you another thing. I talked to my sister yesterday. Okay? I talked to my sister yesterday, and, you know, she saw that one video. I showed it to her, you know, and she was crying and stuff. And she's just like, Tom, you know, it's even hard for me to have a conversation with my family now because, and it's so aware, it's so aware. And I keep saying, when your awareness is very, very high, you're aware of what's going on, you know, from past conversations to present conversations. And just having a conversation with my sister, I said, Heather, you know, and you know, she has feelings, and so, you know, she's had a very rough life, and I love her to pieces. And, you know, I've put it out there many, many times in many different flavors saying, Heather, I want to help, you know, but I cannot just keep giving you money. You know, I can't keep just giving you money. You know, I mean, the money, you know, typically just goes in to the wrong places, you know, and it actually just enables her to keep doing those toxic things. And so I said, Heather, I'm here to help, and I will help you, but this is how I want to help you. And she instantly changes the subject, and she instantly gets negative on me because I'm not giving her, you know, what she needs, what she thinks she needs. And so now I'm the bad guy. And again, I'm not doing anything but trying to help. You know, when I listen to her, you know, I'll listen to my dad, I'll listen to my sister, I'll listen to my mom, but they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. But yet they want to just try to, I mean, they literally want to take brick by brick and watch me crumble. Because I'm not being like who they are, or who they expect Tommy is, or who I was in the past. You know, they would rather me, you know, go drink some vodka tonics and smoke some cigarettes, you know, and, you know, go to the casino, you know, or be a womanizer, or talk this or talk that, or go smoke a blunt, or go do something like that. You know, they you know, me with my quiet farm, you know, manifestation, you know, of organic food and tiny houses and trying to spread the love and help others. They think I'm just an alien, and they don't get it. But, you know, and I just, I'm so strong now that I can't say that it doesn't affect me, but I tell you what, it doesn't affect me negatively anymore, because there's no way I would be able to make progress in my life, in my daughter's life. You know, they even project on my daughter, y'all. They talk about my daughter like they know who she is. They don't know who my daughter is. They have no clue who my daughter is. You know, and I bite my tongue when I'm on the phone, and I let them say whatever it is that they're saying. You know, it's not like they're saying negative things about Jordan, but the things that they're saying, I'm like, you don't even know my daughter. My father has seen my daughter twice. She's 12 years old. He saw her when she was, you know, I think 9 months old, and he saw her when she was, you know, 8. Okay? That's it. My sister has never met my daughter. Okay? So that's projecting on what you think the idea of is your granddaughter and your niece. You don't know her. Okay? And apparently, they don't know who I am. But yet when I speak to them, I listen, and I listen some more, and I listen some more, and I just get negativity, y'all. It's like they don't want to see me succeed in business. You know, it's like sometimes my dad will praise me, but I almost feel it's like because he feels like he has to. You know, and, you know, there's so much that I could tell y'all. And again, people have feelings, and so I'm just telling you what they're presenting to me, and I'm not going to put their business out there. But the reason why I'm doing this, y'all, because it's open and honesty, and I don't want anybody to be affected by this type of stuff. And I know there's one of you right now that is going through something similar, or maybe even worse. And, you know, I want you to share that with me in the community, because that's what helps us. I get messages, I get voice messages all day. I got one today, you know, about Jordan, who was a very, very praised and very, very nice from somebody I've never even met. From someone I've never even met. You know, saying that I inspire them, and when they wake up, you know, they like seeing my juices and just giving me praise. And that's awesome. That's great. And so, you know, if someone's dealing with, you know, family members, you know, spreading HATE on another family member, you know, then maybe me doing this will reach out to them and say, look, don't let it affect you. Continue becoming the person that you want to become and that you're becoming. Because if you do not, and you let that energy inside of you, it will make wherever you're going, want to go, become a lot difficult, a lot more difficult. And a lot of times it will trip you up where maybe you might not even get to where your final destination is, and the family thing's always been very difficult for me. But now that I'm in the stage where I'm at, it's like family members are coming at me with so much negativity. I'm like, well, do you even know who I am? And then if you really don't know what I'm doing, why not just ask what I'm doing instead of thinking you know who I am and thinking you know what I'm about and think that you know what I'm doing in my message. And then if you want to be negative, that's all good. But to reach out with just HATE and just, I mean, it's gross. It's very, very gross. I can see a lot of other words, but it's gross to me. It's very toxic. And again, that's on them, y'all. I've done nothing to these people. But in my opinion, be completely positive and be a role model for my daughter. That's all I'm doing, is trying to be a role model for my daughter. And yet, you all want to be negative to me? I just don't get that. I've helped my sister. I've sent her money. I gave my dad a complete digital makeover, technology. I made over his whole house. It cost me like $1,000, for Thanksgiving, whatever. And, I did that, just out of, because I thought he needed it, And it's just something that I had to do, and I've never done it this video, but this is open and honesty, and what I am doing, and I let y'all on an intimate level, and again, like I called my mom Mother's Day, no answer, y'all. So I've got a father, I've got a whole sister, and then I have my mother, and I have 2 half brothers that are extremely toxic. I mean, like career criminals, y'all. And we're talking about rampant drug use, rampant alcoholics, and I've been part of that. And if I didn't decide that I wanted to be a role model for my daughter and to harvest an abundance of self-love, I would be just like all of them. And I'm not saying that it's wrong or right, but it definitely doesn't flow with my state at the moment. It's not what I'm about. So I'm not judging them. I'm just doing my own thing. But then they come and sling hate at me. Y'all, it's very aware of what's going on. And that's because through the awareness, that's through the nutrition, that's through the fitness, that's the bubble bath meditation, that's from surrounding yourself with beautiful people. Again, it doesn't have to be like-minded people. We can all agree to disagree, but at least beautiful people that are trying to make this world a better place, and positive, in a positive way. And so, I'm not going to let it affect me. It already has affected me a little bit already. But, I'm going to go sit in space for about 20 minutes in complete silence and just sit with it and feel it some more. And then I'm moving forward. I'm just going to move forward, And if he wants to email me when he's ready, he might never be ready. And that's okay. As long as I'm okay, with what I'm doing, and I'm trying to be a positive influence on my daughter, then that's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do, y'all. And that's like easy for me now. It's like it's part of my DNA, because I believe that's what I should be doing, is being an example for my daughter. And it's easy. It's a completely different way of life. And if somebody has a problem with that, then it's their problem, y'all. If someone has a problem with what you're doing, and if you truly believe that you're being open and honest and authentic and who you really are, and they still have a problem with that, it's their problem. It's not your problem, baby. I'm telling you, it's not your problem. It's their problem. So you move forward, all right? And you keep me moving forward. And if you all are dealing with anything like this, you all reach out to me and let's get down and let's talk about it, okay? I love you all. And thank you for giving me this time. I love you. It's in your heart, baby. It's in your heart. You already have all the answers. That self-love is already there, y'all. Just embrace it and harvest it and find it, y'all. I love you.